Hello TrueTube, my name is Omar. Welcome to London Central Mosque and I'm here to show you around today. Let's go. As you've noticed on your way in, a tall like tower structure on top of the mosque. That's called the minaret. In the old days, a man used to go up there and call the prayer, which is called the adhan. In modern day mosques, they use speakers, have you noticed, around you. One of the main reasons people come to the mosque is to perform their daily prayers. Now, as you can see behind me there, that's the main prayer hall. Now, before we go in, we're going to have to take our shoes off to keep the mosque clean and holy. As well as taking your shoes off, when entering the mosque, modest and simple clothing should be worn to cover the whole of your body. Now, when a woman enters the mosque, she should wear a headscarf to cover her hair, and if she's wearing a skirt, then it should be a long one until the ankles. That's the prayer hall. Before Muslims pray, they need to make sure they're clean enough for the prayer. Now, let's go to the washroom. I can show you how a Muslim can clean himself before his prayer. Now, before Muslims go to pray, they perform a special wash called the wudu, or ablution. Now, this involves washing certain parts of your body a number of times. These parts are the face, the hands, and the feet. Now, if you'd like to follow me, and I'll show you how we perform it. Wudu starts off by washing your hands 3 times. Then you rinse your mouth 3 times. Then you blow out your nose. After that, you wash your face as well 3 times. Then you wash your arms to your elbows 3 times, starting right to the left. Then your head and ears. Now you move on to your feet 3 times, right to left as well. There we go, that's how you do the wudu. After you've done your wudu, you can perform your prayer. Now, if you'd like to follow me up to the prayer hall, please. This is the main prayer hall where people come to pray. If you can look up, you can see the dome, which is one of the main features of the mosque, a very traditional feature. One of the reasons mosques have domes, because in the old days they never had speakers. So in order to make the sound travel around the mosque, they would have domes. One other reason is for beauty and to keep the mosque cool, because all the hot air would rise up to the top. Now, as you can see above me, the big chandelier hanging from the dome. Now, the chandelier symbolizes the light of God. Now, as you also can see, around the edge of the dome, there are scriptures and Arabic calligraphy taken from the Holy Qur'an. Now, above that, there are some geometrical patterns of different shapes and colors to make the mosque look more beautiful. Now, around the mosque, you'll never notice any images or statues of humans, animals, or living beings. That's because when Islam started, most people used to worship idols, and Muslims wanted to separate themselves from that. Muslims worship an unseen God. When Muslims pray, they're always facing the direction of Mecca, which is called the Qibla. Now, this archway in the wall is called the mihrab, and when people are facing the mihrab, they know they're facing the right direction. Now, the mihrab is also used for other reasons. The alcove shape helps reflect the Imam's voice to the rest of the prayer hall. That's the minbar. The minbar is used usually on Friday, for Friday prayers, when the Imam would go up and perform a talk or a sermon, also known as a khutbah, on a topic related to Islam. Now, the carpet also shows the direction towards Mecca. And every Muslim needs his own small area to perform their prayers, because when they pray, they show their submission to God by prostrating on the floor. The word mosque comes from the Arabic word masjid, which means a place of prostration. This comes from the verb sajda, meaning to bow or kneel, in reference to the prostrations. Prostration is an important part of the prayer that all Muslims perform on a daily basis. Muslims should pray 5 times a day. Now, men and women pray separately. As you can see behind me, there's the balcony where the women pray. Now, that's not because they're inferior, but it's to avoid distraction and stay focused during the prayers. Now, Muslims have 5 duties they have to perform in their lifetime. They're called the 5 pillars of Islam. Now, as you've seen, prayer is one of those 5 pillars. Another section of the 5 pillars of Islam is the zakat, also known as the charity. And this box is so people can put money in and it goes to charity. Zakat is basically giving money to charity. That was the prayer hall. Now I'm going to show you the rest of the mosque. Follow me. This is the library. Now, part of the reason this mosque has a library is that in Islam, knowledge is a very important thing. This library consists of lots of different books, including the Qur'an, books about the Qur'an, and other various topics such as maths, science, and languages. Guys, we're at the top of the minaret. You need to come check out the view. It's amazing, you can see the whole city. Imagine having to stand here and call the prayer to the whole city. Thanks for coming, TrueTube. Now you've seen the mosque, and now you've got to go. Have a safe journey home. It's getting too cold, I'm going back inside. Assalamu alaikum.